Hello friends, I'm here at my lockout rehearsal space, and I invited some guitar players to meet me here tonight, and I wanted to see what would happen when I left 3 of my own guitars in there. I told my friends not to bring any equipment, and I'm gonna throw them in the room by themselves for 15 minutes, and I'm gonna record both audio and visual, and we're gonna see what happens. I've got my good friend Amanda doing a lot of the legwork here, and we're gonna splice together hopefully something. Hopefully we end up with something, and we'll see what happens, but I'll see you on the other side.
Hello, I am Basem, and I have been invited tonight to attend a guitar off with some fellow musicians by John Devine, and I got to try out a couple of his guitars tonight. I play in a couple of different projects, so I'm actually in a band called Boat Thief, a band called Metamorphic, and a band called The Circuit. My guitar influences range from Dave Gilmour, Josh Homme, Dave Knudsen from Minus the Bear. Favorite guitar that I own would have to be my Les Paul Studio. It's all black, and I love that thing. Yeah. The guitar I play the most in there would probably be the Les Paul, actually. It's funny how I'm just drawn to that type of guitar. I feel like there's just a lot of attributes of the two that are likable, but to me, I think the Les Paul has more of a warmer sound, and I really love the compression that shines through with distortions that you can use with a Les Paul. Just something a little more dynamic about it to me, and I think that's what drew me to the Les Paul in the room. So the Strat is definitely different. My attack is a lot closer. My strings are way closer to my neck. So playing on that one, I felt like I was able to explore some cool arpeggios and different pickability kind of things. So it was fun to kind of take advantage of that. I feel like the double cut guitar is an excellent studio guitar. I think I would pick that up and use that. I like how you refer to it as your calculator guitar, and I can kind of identify with that. I feel like that's the guitar I'd pick up to work out a riff or to lay down a riff in a studio. What makes the two guitars different is such a small range of details that I feel like you wouldn't want to have two very similar sounds in that kind of way. I think that what makes them different from each other, that's what you want to focus on to try to base your sound around, rather than trying to imitate two similar guitars in the same setup. You'd want to really give attention and purpose to both of those guitars. I met Mike in college, I believe it was 2019, and we were both taking a piano class. I believe the way Mike put it was, that guy looks like someone who plays music when I walked into the classroom.
I saw he had long hair and was wearing a band shirt, and I was like, I should probably talk to this guy. So that was about 6 years ago. Like he knows way more theory than I do, and actually can construct, and you can kind of hear that in his playing. Is very methodical about, you know, he has like a riff or an idea, but it's well thought out. He kind of knows where it's going next and why.
Okay, all right, double cut guitar. I'd probably offer 800 for that one. Because I feel like that's like a sweet guitar, man. Yeah, that would be my guess. Got me on the spot here. Yeah.
That seems to be the one thing. There are no rules like sending this.
I'm Mike Curtis. I play guitar in a band called Metamorphic. Oh man, depends on the style, but I'd say Joe Satriani. Dimebag Darrell is like my favorite guitar player of all time, but I mean, too many to name. All the blues greats, we were talking about Jeff Beck earlier, but I feel like I have an edge of like the metal vibe in me, so a lot of the obscure metal players. R.I.P. Brent Hines. My guitar, I'm kind of spoiled by it. It's nothing special, 06 Les Paul standard, but it's my baby. So it's a gift, so it means a lot to me. So that being said, I went for the complete opposite guitar and picked up a Strat in there of lovely variety and was just enjoying the single coil tones for a while. Totally glad I did. It's played so good. It definitely can get that kind of edgy, thick gain distortion. If you crank up the pedals enough, you can get that edge, but it's a totally different attack to it and response on the rhythm side versus the lead side. So it's fun to adapt to. How is it different? Just the tone response. It's a lot thinner of a sound. Don't take that in one way or the other, but Les Pauls tend to be more like thick and saturated, and so this has like a more responsive, precise, clear, like thinner tone. Probably in the studio, because it's more precise, I feel like, for if you're, doing a solo, constructing something, but the Les Paul is just fun to play on stage, live. It's, you get that in the zone, so that's an easy call there. It would feel another giant role, the big two. I've been thinking about it a lot. Glad this happened, yeah. Oh, geez, John, man. How much would I pay for that guitar? Like that guitar? Is this what this is all about? My budget for an American Strat is like 2 G's. I don't know, man. I don't know how much Strat stuff costs. $1,500, I don't know what American Strat costs. I thought they cost like $1,300 new there. You're asking the wrong guy about Strat prices. Next question.
Mike is a very versatile player. I can always depend on Mike to come through with guitar writing that really adds something to the song that really quite wasn't there, but also reflects the DNA of what the song is about.
That way I think we complement each other. He's kind of has those, thought out building blocks, and I can react to them in ways that he wouldn't usually expect. So I think that's why we work together well.
With Tetris Cowboy, songwriter and guitar player. I would say some of my first influences would definitely be Hendrix and Stevie Ray Vaughan. Like, those are classics. Lately I've been getting really into Mike Bloomfield, a lot of like Derek and the Dominoes, Clapton. Right now, my favorite guitar to play is my Maple Neck Strat. I would say the one I played the most was the double cut Les Paul Special. That was the one I picked up first. I would say that the sound of the single coil P90s would be the most similar to what I normally play, but I think I picked it up because it's kind of not what I normally play, but I love those P90s. I would love to rip that one on stage, for sure. It would be a hard choice, but I think it would probably replace the Les Paul Special I currently have. That yours just feels so good to play.
It's nice, he's gotten really bluesy recently, and his tone is always just thick, and it's always amazing. I'm usually a little jealous. I'm like, whoa, I need to start getting up there.
Oh, that's That's a dirty question right there. I would say, like, at the most, probably around 1,000 to 1,200. It's a nice guitar.
It's a cheapie. It's like a. My name's Kyle. I play guitar in Tetris Cowboy. Oh, hold on. Give me a sec. Let me think. I've been listening to some heavier stuff, a lot of Title Fight, a lot of like Joyce Manor, and also a lot of Pine Grove and Steely Dan. I'm just all over the place, really, yeah. My Stratocaster. Yeah, my Strat. It's the best. Your Les Paul. Yeah, dude, it was amazing. I just bought that cheap $100 Les Paul, and it's my first Gibson style guitar like ever, and I was immediately hooked. And so I was able to play like regular scale, regular tuning Les Paul, and it was exactly what I wanted. It's like way thicker neck, way more gain, way hotter, just thicker, warmer sound compared to a Strat. Probably on the stage, especially in Tetris Cowboy, Chaz is pretty mid-heavy in his tones a lot of the time, so it's hard to cut through, especially if I'm playing something like a Strat or a Mustang. It's like I'll just get drowned out if he's playing his Firebird and has gain on. And yeah, so a Les Paul, I think, would help me really cut through on the stage in that.
I've been playing with Kyle for, I would say, about a year now. I met Kyle through my drummer, Travis, and it's been a great connection ever since. He's a killer. He's just a shredder. He's a great soloist, and he can really fill in different spaces in a song when he needs to.
See, this is where I don't buy guitars often, so I would probably pay like $1,000. Probably the Blue Overdrive or the Fuzz in combination with the Blue Overdrive with the Les Paul. Very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, my name's Taylor Rosenfeld. I'm a guitarist in the band Big Tomato. Guitar influences. On a personal note, my cousins and uncle on my mom's side are kind of like the whole reason I got into music in the first place. So that's kind of like my personal connection. And then I'd say Trey Anastasio is a big influence in like all the stuff with Fish. Jerry Garcia, John Schofield. Yeah, a lot of those like jazz jam kind of guys, yeah. My Favorite guitar I own, definitely my ES359. It's the semi-hollow Gibson. That's kind of like, it's the like 335 style guitar, but it has the size of like a Les Paul body. So it's just a little bit more manageable and it just like feels really nice. I actually played the Strat exclusively. I just kind of like, I don't know. I've always played more of the like Gibson style guitar anyway, so anytime I get to play a Strat, it just feels so different. So I kind of just like picked that one up and locked in, yeah. Definitely a little bit of like a learning curve going onto a Strat versus like more of the Gibson style. But yeah, I really liked it. I guess the main guitar I've been using, I haven't been using this my 359 in a while, but I have this Ibanez Jet King, and it has coil tapping switches, so I can kind of get that single coil sound. So like noticing like what a Strat single coil sounds like versus the one I've been using is pretty cool. Gotta think about that. I feel like in the studio, I don't know, just like getting a wide range of sounds is really interesting. So I think like adding like a Fender style sound to what I can do would be like the most different in terms of sounds at my disposal. Yeah.
Are you guys playing Spain? Yeah. That's so sick. Thanks, dude. That's cool.
How much would I pay for that guitar? I feel like if I was in the market for a Strat, I'd probably be looking for like $500 to $700 maybe. Yeah.
I'm Pierce Brunton, 25 years old, excited to be here. I have a bluegrass band, we're called Muddy Mountain West. It's ranged throughout the years. When I first started, I was super into the Grateful Dead, so Jerry, and then as I've gotten more into bluegrass within the last couple of years, some of my big time influences are guys like Tony Rice. Billy Strings was kind of who got me into bluegrass initially. I love old guys like the Stanley Brothers and the Johnson Mountain Boys, and anybody from Ricky Skaggs and Kentucky Thunder, Jake Workman, etc. I could go on for days. The only guitar that I own is my Eastman E20D, which I absolutely love. It's perfect for the bluegrass genre. It's modeled after a 1935 Martin D28. So it's got that real nice big boom acoustic sound to it. It was between the Les Paul Jr. and the Strat. I think I was pretty comfortable with playing your Strat, so I think I kind of hung on that towards the end. But yeah, between those two. But I played all of them, all three, and I loved all three of them. How did it play? Well, they all got a different sound to it. I noticed that the Les Paul Jr. was actually a little bit easier for me to kind of get some of those bluegrass riffs in there, whereas the Strat, you couldn't really do that because, you know, a lot of open strings. So I had to kind of revert back to some of those old blues and whatnot, and it's just clean and it sounds good. It's a great rig. How is it similar to what I normally play? It's not very similar to what I normally play. It was completely foreign, but I was excited to try it out nonetheless. It's got frets, you know, strings. It's got frets and strings. That's how it's similar. How's it different? It's louder. Yeah, you can't do as much open string, so you really got to, every note you hit is with your fingers and your hands, so you just got to be a little bit more delicate with it. I would pick of the three that I played, I would pick the Strat 100%, and I would pay anywhere upward of $2,000 to $5,000 for it. It's a great guitar. It would fill a completely different role. Yeah. Like I said, I'm playing acoustic guitars, so if I had an electric guitar to pick around on, I would just have a lot of fun with it.
I was like, if this works out really well, I could get other people
Turning people into the bluegrass genres.
single-handedly satiated. I got that. I'm too shy to put that on anything, but that's like maybe my favorite sticker. I got like 4, bro. Oh, and it worked first try.
That's good. That's good.
I know, right?